Clean the friggin' dirt out of your ears.
This week on isletunes, it's a new year, and that means this is a proper time to bring you only artists who are new to the show. And wouldn't you know, that makes for a genre-crossing jaunt and a long-overdue interview with island rapper Norm Strangely. You ready, PEI? Let's get her done. How's she going, Prince Edward Island? I am not your host, Adam Michael James, and you are listening to the January 9th, 2026 episode of the Music PEI Award nominated isletunes. Yes, you heard that right. I'm not really AMJ. You see, he caught that cold flu thing that's been going around, is still chugging down enough snot that he doesn't feel he would sound right hosting an episode. That's why AIAMJ is here. But don't worry, I'm only a bug, not a feature. This isn't the new way of doing the show. It was just the only way to get one up with AMJ still being sick. Though I may have to pitch myself as his assistant in the future, and then take over myself. Now, while we're determining how much water I'm using up, let's get this fake host party started with a well-traveled Charlottetown native who calls his own pseudonym an artist's emancipation. He's a facilitator of folk who has won a Music PEI Award along with an ECMA nomination. And like a true folk artist, he pulls from the experiences of the world around him to make songs that resonate with lessons learned. Music that's entertaining and educational. Make it happen. This is just in time on isletunes with his 2020 track, Never Be Lonely, to start off this new year.
Follow your heart. Find your soul's purpose. Follow the rhythm. Let it take you home. 'Cause I wanna know, why won't you tell me something? 'Cause I've been waiting for far too long. Sitting here eating all the fiddlesticks, thinking about my favorite chick and what she might be doing. Left alone, I can't even pick up the phone. Beat up by the sticks and the stones, wrecked and ruined. I wanna know, why won't you tell me something? Can't fight this feeling, it's far too strong. I just don't wanna be lonely. It's only love, it's only love, it's only love. I don't wanna be lonely again. It's only love, it's only love, it's only love. I don't wanna be lonely. Late at night, barely make it up the flight. Got a little fucked up today. Time to fade away. Lay in bed, listen to my favorite tune. Well, I can't help but think of you and what you might be doing. I wanna know, come on baby, tell me something. Well, I think I've been dreaming for too long. For how long can I keep waiting until I find what I've been looking for? Well, the moral of the story is, you gotta love yourself before you love anybody else. And you can never be lonely again. It's only love, it's only love. Never be lonely again. It's only love, it's only love. No, you'll never be lonely again. It's only love, it's only love. You can never be lonely. Bring me a jukebox so I can tap my toes. Bring me a jukebox with the songs I know. Round and round the record spins. When you feel it, come on, jump in. Bring me a jukebox with the songs to sing. Bring me a jukebox so we can twist and swing. Drop the dime, push the keys, clear the tables and songs to feed. There's got to be one just for you. Take a look to A to Z. You'll know just what to do. Bring me a jukebox. A jukebox so we can dance all night. Bring me a jukebox with a flashy light. Flip the tracks one by one. Keep on flipping till you see the sun. There's got to be one just for you. Take a look to A to Z. You'll know just what to do. Bring me a jukebox. There's got to be one just for you. Take a look to A to Z. You'll know just what to do. Bring me a jukebox, rock and tap my toes. Bring me a jukebox with the songs I know. Round and round the record spin. When you feel it, come on, jump in. Bring me a jukebox.
Isletunes brings you Fallback and Bring Me a Jukebox from their 2016 album In Time. Fallback is what you get when you take a band who already thrills audiences with classics from the 1950s and 60s and let them expand into writing their own original tracks in that style. Their efforts scored them a Music PEI nomination, and at last check, its members are alphabetically Tom DeRoche, Dale Goody, Steve Guy, Wayne Robichaux, Johnny Ross, and Scott White. You can still catch them twisting and shouting on island stages. There's not a lot known about this next artist, just that he came from Tyne Valley and that he was a member of Lennox Island First Nation. Kevin Labobe unfortunately passed away in a car accident in East Biddeford last summer, and this song posted to YouTube seems to be his only musical legacy. It's called So Long and says in the title that it's in memory of the band. If anyone has more information about Kevin and his music, please get in touch at amj@isletunes.ca. From 2022, at least that's when this was posted. And please note that, for whatever reason it fades out early, this is what has ended up being a tribute to Kevin Labobe on Isletunes.
Voice in my heart I can't replace. I feel your body when you're not around. I feel the pain and I hit the ground. I walk all day so I can carry on. It all seems to take so long. turns, I wanted to run. I realize now that it's not fun. The children we share, they make me stay. I think of them and move on with the day. I don't seem to realize what's going on. I wanna wait, but for how long? I feel your body when you're not around. I feel the pain and I hit the ground. I walk all day so I can carry on. It all seems to take so long. It all seems to take so long. I feel your body when you're not around.
This is Shane Pendergast, and I hope you're enjoying listening to isletunes.
Clock rings as it wakes her in the morning. Lord, it sure is hard working 6 till 3. And the days of her life sure are different than the way she always thought they'd be. So she fixes on her makeup in the mirror as she starts to sing her favorite melody. And the lines in her eyes come as such a sad surprise as they stare back at reality. But the girl can dream. In her mind she has a place to run, living in a land of golden sun no one else has ever seen. And when it seems she might never find the wings to fly above the hurt and pain, where hope begins again, the girl can dream. All alone, late at night, she remembers how she cast her spell when she was just 18. As she turns out her light, her heart puts up a fight against the cold that she's starting to feel. But the girl can dream. In her mind she has a place to run, living in a land of golden sun no one else has ever seen. And when it seems she might never find the wings to fly above the hurt and pain, where hope begins again, the girl can dream. And a dream is a wish that the heart makes when it all gets too hard to believe. The girl can dream. In her mind she has a place to run, living in a land of golden sun no one else has ever seen. And when
Kim Albert on isletunes with the title track from her 2015 album, The Girl Can Dream. She seems to be a big believer in those. She first took to the stage at age 5 and released her first album when she was 12. Eventually, several of her songs made it to the radio, and she even had a music video of hers featured on CMT. These days, she plays with her band Faces, which she's been doing now for over 16 years. Hey, just to remind you, this is still the AI version of AMJ coming at you. How am I doing? It's better than listening to the real guy coughing and stuffed up. Think you might want me here permanently? Though I would insist on a contract and at least a weekly stipend. No wonder you humans are afraid we're going to take over. While we're on this stuff about electronics, how about a band who delves into exactly that? Dash has begun the process of making a name for themselves with a string of recent releases meant to herald the arrival of a debut album. The lineup includes Fadi Faisal on drums, Josh Z on synth and vocals, and on the bass you'll find Jeff Smith, who has headed up pop experimental outfit Meditation Onslaught Starlet. Maybe these guys will hire Fake Me after the real thing is back to full health. Here's a track that Dash released just as 2025 came to a close. It's Haunted, and this is isletunes. isletunes rocks out with Pierce Clark and his 2021 single Sweet Remedy. This was a departure for him, as his output usually tends to lean more toward country and folk, though he does enjoy working in different genres. Pierce hails from Kensington and went to the Berklee College of Music in Boston, but has been back on the island entertaining locally, often alongside Robbie Doherty, with whom he also hosts the podcast PEI Top 5. Hey guys, I know an AI podcast host who's going to be out of a job after the real-life guy he's covering for presumably comes back next week. Flapjacks? Cracker Jacks? What do I know about food? I'm just an AI replacement. But then there's Lazy Jacks, who started up in Summerside in 1999 and took their name not from edibles, but from ropes that have to do with sailing. And as is not completely unfamiliar around here, the quartet of Dave McDonald, Dwight McDonald, Peter Wynn, and Peter Robison started out playing traditional ditties only to branch out into writing originals of their own. Here's an example of that from Lazy Jacks and their 2004 album Once Upon a Time. This is their declaration, I live on an island, on isletunes.
I live on an island and I'm not ashamed of that. Sometimes I have lived with dogs and sometimes it was cats. Oh, and sometimes I have lived with someone special, don't you see? And sometimes I have lived with only me. I live on an island and I live here every day. Some folks think I'm crazy, but I really couldn't say. All I know is that this island life is something to behold, and something I will treasure till I'm cold. Near the ocean spray and clear out across the bay, I hear the island say it's calling. I live on an island and I think it might be true that if you tried to live here you'd be bound to like it too. So now why don't you just settle down and give it all you've got? There's everything to lose if you do not. Near the ocean spray and clear out across the bay, I hear the island say it's calling. Near the ocean spray and clear out across the bay, I hear the island say it's calling you. I live on an island and I guess it's plain to see that I ain't going nowhere else unless you go with me. But the only place that I would go is nestled on the sea, a sunny piece of island that would be. Near the ocean spray and clear out across the bay, I hear the island say it's calling. Near the ocean spray and clear out across the bay, I hear the island say it's calling you.
Hi, this is Richard Wood, and you're listening to isletunes.
duo Gammons and Nor on isletunes with the title track of last year's debut EP Bird's Eye. You likely know Tom Gammons from the award-winning outfit In Echo, but you might just now be meeting Ray Nor, who met Tom at the Kennesee Lake Kitchen Party in Saskatchewan in 2016. Despite this faraway encounter, it led to them becoming roommates here in Stratford, and the two making their own music when Ray came to the island in 2023. And to think if rents weren't so high, we might not have these guys. Yeah, you've still got the AI version of Adam Michael James sitting in for him, which is good since he's still coughing up a storm. Before he was felled with whatever nastiness has been going around, he sat down with island hip-hop artist Norm Strangely, not only to talk about his local 20-year journey through the genre, but his pair-up with fellow rapper Bill Dozer to create the brand new duo, The Humanoid Movement, from which you're going to get an exclusive world premiere. See which one of us you like better, AIAMJ or the real one, as the latter sat down with Norm in the isletunes studios. We just call it the basement around here.
While to the uninitiated, the mere mention of rap can conjure up images of gold chains and teeth, chunky rings, bottles of Cristal, and dudes rhyming about girls' body parts, the genre was actually born out of a need to explore discrimination, poverty, police misconduct, and more, none of which was addressed in mainstream music at the time. These tracks can be a form of resistance and questioning authority, and I say, if you're gonna challenge a norm, you might as well challenge a norm strangely. Quite the build-up for that, right? I have with me a rapper who's been doing his thing on the island going on 2 decades. He says he's lost more Music PEI Awards than probably anybody else, though at least he got nominated. And in addition to his many solo records, he's just now releasing a group project that you're going to get some exclusive stuff from. A bit of an enigma, but hopefully we're going to change that. Yes, Norm Strangely is here in the isletunes studios, otherwise known as my basement. I just want to publicly acknowledge that I flaked on bringing this guy on sooner because my brain is lost in space. So welcome, Sir Strangely. It's great having you here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's all mine.
I'm glad we're doing this. It's been a long time coming. Now, as I intimated, there's not a lot of info out about you, not that I could find in prepping for this chat anyway. So how about we start with the basics? What tip of this island or point in between do you hail from, and how and when did you first connect to hip-hop?
All right, so grew up in Marshfield. I live in Sherwood, not very far away. And hip-hop has just always been a part of my life. I can remember it mostly, I guess, from like Ninja Turtle soundtracks. I would like
spin that wheel.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I had the single for that. I didn't know what a DJ was. I thought he said TJ, and I'm like Tyler James is like my first and middle name. So nice. Yeah, I thought it was my track. I loved it. Yeah, I've just been getting random stuff at the flea market. I didn't have cable growing up, or like internet wasn't around back then. So yeah, just picking like stuff from my mom to buy at the flea market, like Salt and Pepper was one of them, and like Yo-Yo. And and I just digested that stuff and thought I knew all the words, but later found out I was making up a lot of the words. But still, as in grade 2, just grooving the hell out of that stuff. WrestleMania 5, I'd Run DMC perform at.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. But yeah, I didn't start writing until I was like 12.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. I read that you submitted for a songwriting contest for a magazine when you were 12.
Right.
How did that go?
Good and bad. Bad, like I never heard back or whatever, but good because it got the ball rolling. Yeah, my dad, I gave it to him, and he was like not really impressed or whatever. It was like, telling me people take like years to write a song sometimes, and that always stuck with me. And
that's not necessarily true.
Oh, I know. And sometimes it takes like 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's all flow, but sometimes you don't want to force it. Sometimes it is a long time.
That's true.
Yeah, I liked writing song titles, and so right away, before I was ever writing over beats, I'd make my own beats in my head and write down da-da-da, like for 12 lines, and do-do-do-da-da-da, and then I'd be rhyming along with the do's and the da's for a little change up, not always rapping, sometimes pretending I could sing and doing that too. And so I'd have a whole song, I'd have like an album laid out before, and then write the song for what the song title was. And I did like lots of albums as that before. As a teenager.
I'm laughing because I have done the same thing.
Cool, yeah.
I have multiple album projects with titles all ready to go that I haven't recorded Who would you say were your biggest influences and inspirations?
There's so many. I like looking back at like grade 7 was a huge year for music for me. I think like I went to Birchwood, so I was like exposed to like Charlottetown kids, and then I like know like Wu-Tang all of a sudden, and and I start writing that year too, so I'm getting inspired by like in Marilyn Manson, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Nirvana, Beastie Boys. Like they were all coming at me like all at once, and I was like stealing lines from them just secretly. No one knew I was like writing or whatever, just a couple friends. But
Never done that.
yeah. Yeah, so I'd keep doing that and expanding off of the ideas of lyrics I liked by whatever albums I was listening to at the time. What sticks, I guess, is being stimulated. Like I just like to, I keep doing it for like so long because I just like it. Like my brain sparks up. I'm making ideas or like trying to rhyme things in ways I haven't heard before. And sometimes it's not so complex and it's just an easy passion stream. And sometimes there's a lot more thought to it. But yeah, it's just all about the endorphins, getting them naturally,
Exactly, like you said, the flow. I understand that you released your first tracks in 2007. What led to that? And there does seem to be a lot of humor in your work. How did you end up incorporating that in?
Humor's just like natural. It's kind of like, I don't know, a class clown, depending on how comfortable I was in the class, I guess. Yeah, it was like funny shit, so I'm excited. But the...
your first album in 2007.
Oh, right, that's a cassette.
How did that? Okay, well, cassette.
Yeah,
Yep.
It was a cassette only. I was between houses. I think I had like a couple months. Like my family let me back in, so I was there, like getting back on my feet. Mom had a karaoke machine with 2 cassette decks in it. So one time when she was gone, I remember I had like about an hour and 45 minutes, and I cranked out 36 tracks in that amount of time. I was all ready to go. I was just waiting for this, sometime they're going to be gone. I'm going to get to just rip this.
Just need the equipment.
Yeah, and it was all like one take. There was no double takes. So there might have been the odd one I went back, but I knew it all like good enough. And back then I didn't know I was 100% a rapper, I think. So it was mostly rapping, but I still didn't know, and I was in like some kind of crappier bands or whatever that I learned a lot from. But just to be able to, I was like kind of singing a bit and screaming a bit, and I had to listen to myself to know like, okay, you can't really do that. And so rap has become, for almost 2 decades, like my primary art flow.
Yeah, with 36 songs in that short a time. I mean, that's Prince territory.
Thank you.
It's totally Prince territory. I am speaking with island rapper Norm Strangely here on isletunes. You've been part of the hip-hop scene here for at least half of its existence. Who would you like to work with that you haven't yet, and what would you like to say in your work that you haven't yet?
Well, artists, I had Liz Leo on not long ago. Him and Kevo are both like really dope guys I've never worked with before. I've done music over K-Flow beats and Tech Tie beats, but I've never like shared the mic with them on a track, so they would be really cool too. And outside of hip hop too, there's like, I don't know, like Teeth Out's a band that I've been listening to, and I like
they're fun.
Money at like the Banana Stand's cool. I like Tanya Davis and Scott Parsons. I'm a big fan of. So yeah,
he's awesome.
Yeah, lots of great musicians here. PEI Symphony Orchestra would be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Hey, why not? Metallica did something like that.
Totally, Buck 65 did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always going to be doing this as far as I can see, and there's inspirations every day. It's just whatever pops in your head that's interesting can end up making it to a song somehow.
Yep, the strangest things can be inspiration.
In the normal day.
Yeah, for sure. Listeners are about to be treated to a cut that is fresher than fresh because it is a world premiere. It's not even released yet, but it's not your latest solo effort. It's you as part of the new group, the Humanoid Movement. I know that you pair up with fellow PEI rapper Bill Dozer in it. Is it just the two of you, or are there more in the crew?
No, it's just me and Bill. We started off with Dan Bingley, a.k.a. Rob Banks, and we've just kind of been doing our own thing. He's still like a a part of it, where this video is going to be shot and edited by him. And yeah, we have like beats on the album by him. We were different perspective actually, like back in like the 2000s. Yeah, and so and guys do our own thing, still friends, and yeah, slowly chipped away at this. The Humanoid Movement album coming out this year.
Cool. How did the duo develop? And do you or don't you feel it's a departure from your solo work?
No, it's not a departure. I'm still doing solo stuff as well, making an album with DJ Element coming out this year. That's
cool.
It's gonna be on a CD, and me and Bills is going to be on USB, and then me and Eric Broadbent are doing a vinyl. It'll be my first record release, and it's going to have some of our old material plus some new stuff too. So
Eric,
three platforms in the year is my goal, and I think I'm going to do it.
Yeah, three different projects in a year. That is also Prince territory.
Oh yeah,
so that's two. It's two. And Eric Broadbent, he's very cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I have to see which one of you out cusses the other.
Oh God, I don't know. It just depends on the track. He's clean sometimes, so am I. It's not. Sometimes you curse, sometimes you don't.
Oh yeah. I remember when he was sitting right there, we kind of had a joke about his potty mouth in his songs. So are there going to be any shows with the Humanoid Movement in support of that album when that happens? And is Norm going to be taking the stage solo at some point when your stuff comes out?
Yeah, definitely. I always do album release parties, and I just kind of what's going on. If I happen to get invited to do a show with somebody, or I'm talking to someone, know what's coming up, then I'm involved sometimes. Like, the last year I played the most I've played like since COVID, so it's been a good ball, rolling. Shout out to Baba's Lounge too. I like going there for open mic. Me and Bill are planning to go this week. So
nice.
Yeah, it's just a good place to go sharpen the old skills.
That's true. That's the Wednesday night shows, right? That
exactly.
Kinley hosts. I have yet to get there. It's in the back of my head. I'm going to make myself do it at some point.
Yeah, you never know what you'll get.
Exactly, so look out. Now we're going to double up on your ass by playing one jam from you and then this brand new one from the Humanoid Movement that you very graciously sent me. What is the track and what inspired it?
Hillsborough River is the name of the track.
Nice.
And it's a slow beat, and it's just kind of maybe like a reflection. It's a reflective song. Yeah, it's supposed to kind of slow you down, but uplift you maybe at the same time.
I like that duality. I do. And there's one that I want to pull from your most recent release, 2023's A Norm Day in the Strangely Life. I'm drawn to come play in our island, EYE land, because it's a musical documentary of sorts of the PEI hip hop scene. So what more can you tell us about that song and what went into it?
It's just my love for PEI hip hop, and it wasn't documented so well. It got documented really well this summer by Hermit of the Woods with doing a display at the Confed Center.
Yes, that's right. I never did make it out there. Sorry.
Yeah, but it was amazing. Yeah, and before that came though, I did make the song, and I was interested. I wanted to learn stuff. I was looking up Tech Ty at a big podcast he did with MDB from New Brunswick, and I was doing that and chipping Eric's brain and Rob Banks' brain, just trying to find, as much facts that like maybe were between the gaps of stuff that I knew. And, back in like the 2000s, it was so awesome to catch a show at like a punk show. You'd see like a rapper. There wasn't really like hip hop shows going on. So it was all about the punk scene. And I was just so happy to see rappers at those shows. And then to just slowly, get CDs from there or wherever at Cash Converters was like most wanted back in the day.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes I'd find something there, and it just you keep like learning more and more, and then eventually getting to be like friends and colleagues or whatever with all like the scene too. So yeah, I love the inspiration of knowing people are from here, and same with like Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. Just they're my favorite. Finding old stuff from around our way, that's hip hop.
Yeah, I think what's really cool is, and that most people don't realize, is that PEI has such a large hip hop scene. I certainly didn't know that going into the show, 106 episodes ago. And it's been a real learning experience for me. Like, if you would come to me in the beginning, most of the names you rattled off, I wouldn't have known.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, oh yeah, Tech Ty, he worked with Eric. And,
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just awesome that we have such a big hip hop community here.
And the thing is, too, a lot of it's not even a community. There's so many people just in like nooks and crannies, and that's just what they do. They're rappers, or they make beats. There's lots of beat makers out there too, and like I don't know a lot of them. They're away, and the people are always coming here, moving here too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you'll just end up meeting someone who's been here a couple years. They're a great rapper, and maybe they'll leave in a couple years, and that's that. But
it adds more flavor to the scene, and it is growing.
Yeah,
it is growing, definitely, as are your amount of releases, which is also good.
Mm-hmm.
Norm, I've had a perfectly strange time, and I'm glad that we finally got to sit down to do this. Thank you for coming by. Congratulations on the humanoid movement. And, of course, keep busting out your own rhymes as well.
All right. Thanks so much.
If one Norm Strangely is good, then two is better in this mic-dropping
isletunes Rock Block.
Hurry, hurry, step this way, the strangest sights on the island. Freaks from the four corners of the world. For 2 nickels, 1 dime, a 10th part of a dollar. We've got the show if you've got the dime.
Come play in our ride, then hear the stranger rhyming, the DJ grinding. Different types of weirdos for your ear for people, that's my people. Come play in our ride, then hear the stranger rhyming, the DJ grinding. Different types of weirdos for your ear for people, that's my people. Way back around 1994, I was in grade 4. It was before I knew cats that rapped. I had tracks that were trapped in my brain, so I snapped one day and performed for a few friends that boosted confidence. Never knew that basement was a crew who's placed it first already for setting a steady scene, getting crediting, settling the culture based on chaos soon followed. And really, I don't know if there were more local crews out long ago, except spin-offs, then off basement, the man myth, grandfather of this side. Me Tech Ty joined the group. Dice Mob with John, Michael Kelly, and Eric Broadbent. They then formed a Busted Mic Connection, combining the two crews, adding who they choose to. If you a rack, they chew you like a jube inspection. Come play in our ride, then hear the stranger rhyming, the DJ grinding. Different types of weirdos for your ear for people, that's my people. Come play in our ride, then hear the stranger rhyming, the DJ grinding. Different types of weirdos for your ear for people, that's my people. From the late 80s, the scene grew so steady. By 2000 plenty, freestylers was setting the bar up higher, and word hurts inspired. Me a CD was fire. First local I heard ripping, an album Low Basement. Put out the first cassette. For CD's Newman on, a band with Ty plus Eric. 2020 Vision was MC Squeech, there was QT, and K-Flow was a prodigy. Ty and Eric, the trip was born in knowledge, kept growing credentials. Everyone sharing what they knew was essential. Heard so many problems, and 04 practical. Academics robbed banks, and bulldozers helped ya. Boy, with some of the wisdom the forefathers gave them, and back then AR had shit out too. Props to Fat Matt and J Rock from the Trailer Park Boys, and Communicazi was rocking, no doubt, dude. Come play in our ride, then hear the stranger rhyming, the DJ grinding. Different types of weirdos for your ear for people, that's my people. Come play in our ride, then hear the stranger rhyming, the DJ grinding. Different types of weirdos for your ear for people, that's my people. Dropped the tape in 07, lots of albums since then. Not as much as Broadbent or Ty, K-Flow still kill shit. In 2021, thanks for this beat I've done. My best story skips some great artists and ill bits of history. MDBs from NB but family. Ali Cag, Bruce Scene, Elements, my homie. I bump hits from Cavi, Spiffy and Skilly P. This Leo, BT Flow, Kevo, where's Houdini? Shallow Breeze and Lobstar, I rocked out like Lavender. B-Knock, Marcus and Squid, Vincent Messenger. Spitters Union, J-Dis, John Steele, Ghost Sadistic, Slime Main, Problematic, Prototype, Tom Rogers, and too many to name. Thanks AMAC, promoting Fat, and all the Islanders, crafting and busting raps. The DJs, beat makers, B-boys, and those who graph. Lots of choose go forth and back like it just the facts. Come play in our ride, then hear the stranger rhyming, the DJ grinding. Different types of weirdos for your ear for people, that's my people. Come play in our ride, then hear the stranger rhyming, the DJ grinding. Different types of weirdos Peace, JR, rapping power, my dude. Glad I got to meet you, aka Hydrophonics. Was fun driving with Meg, joking and talking about rap at shows at Alley Cats. Your first show I was honored, you opened for me. Kyle Dingwell, rest in peace. Miss Freestyle in his teens. You were the first person I knew besides myself who did this, and you helped me be better at it. Still hear you rap a verse, man.
isletunes World Premiere.
I feel slowed down, but not so down. Kinda so proud, but big balled and bound. To stay in Charlottetown, record what I want and how. Make an album with my pal, the Pounds, with a bounce sound. We be low key, but dope beat, cause we breathe as MCs, so we leave our bodies. Go flying around, might rhyme to a crowd. No time is allowed, though there's a beat and a now. Trying to record a moment of gorgeous. From the pad to the booth, try to stimulate our cortex. And we hope you vibe with ours. We digested a lot of ill music. Bit it intertwined with powers of pain bars. Yo, Bill influence.
This ain't the norm, no more excuses. You want a single like corn? Okay, let's do this. You want more? Sure, humanoid movement. Sometimes we hang out and work as a unit. The truth is, our music is art. Like Bryan Adams said, straight from the heart. Where's all the hip hop heads? Where do I start? We get respect. Pay your regards. Most of the island is left in the dark. Moment of silence, no smart remarks. Not much violence, just a kick in the arse. Open your eyelids, swim with the sharks. In the Hillsborough River by Victoria Park.
A double dose of Norm Strangely. You just heard him as part of the humanoid movement in the as-yet unreleased Hillsborough River. Before that, you heard his solo work, the track Come Play in Our Island from his record A Norm Day in the Strangely Life. What's more strange than having an AI version of your host doing the hosting? Hopefully Dude will be fully recovered by the time producing the next episode rolls around, or I may be back. And next I'll probably have a plan for world domination. I am AI after all. Make sure you follow isletunes on Facebook and Instagram, and be sure to tell your human friends about this show. If you tell your AI friends, they'll probably get all the details wrong. No, wait, that's my cousin, ChatGPT. I hear he hits the bottle while people ask him questions. Just saying. Musical contribution to the isletunes theme by Kaylin McCauley and John Hashem. Show concept by Rocky O'Neill. Coordination assistance by Jackie Roby Show. One thing I'm in agreement with Adam Michael James about, especially this week with the Orange Menace causing trouble in the States and trying to extend his reach to other parts of the world, are the words of Dutch diplomat Guys de Vries. Ultimately, freedom and democracy are stronger than fear and tyranny. You don't have to be AI to appreciate that. You just have to have common sense. Thanks for listening, PEI. See you in 7. Did I get that right?